doing? Good, I hope. Let me move the microphone a little. Sorry. So, um, don't worry. Oh, wait, excuse this noise. We're gonna do some, I don't know. I mean, like, I want to get into the other games we've been doing, but I also feel like I don't care today. Last night actually wore me out really bad. It was a very busy night at work. So, yeah. I'm also sitting here kind of like um, testing to see how my voice sounds against the music because I've had a lot of trouble mixing that. But I want music. Not right now. I just mean like for the stream. I want it to be good. Anyway, so yeah, we're I'm actually gonna start a new profile. Dex builds are boring. We're gonna do something weird, maybe. Might be fun. And really, my goal here, kind of like I said in the first stream, I want to just kind of run around and chillax, maybe. We'll see. The real the cutoff point here is gonna be A, I get hungry, B, I have to go to the bathroom, C, I have to smoke, or D, I wait, did I already say get bored? Yeah, I'm gonna switch it to another game if I just kind of get tired of running around talking about this. But I'm not even actually recording this stream just because like this is a low energy, low intensity stream in theory anyway. And that's what we're gonna do. My like I got an idea for a build. I did a caster build a while back, but this isn't even gonna be like a serious run or anything. And I might just throw it in the garbage afterwards. I don't know, but here's Dark Souls again. Yeah, completely disconnected from the other playthroughs. We're just gonna have a little fun in Miyazaki land. How's that sound? And I do intend on doing the sequels. It's just I don't want to do that yet because they just don't vibe as hard in my opinion. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this rolling. The Bandai flashbang. Shout out to the Havoc engine, but absolutely do not shout out to Bandai Namco. Um, I don't know. Kablamo. Let's do a female caster, so I got something to look at during all this. Wouldn't you want to be a sorcerer to be a caster? Yeah, but I don't have to go deep diving for the pyromancy if I'm a pyromancer, so. I actually do think sorcerer is one of the weaker starting classes just because, like, everything that the sorcerer has is obtainable in, like, the first 20 minutes of the game. Except for the costume, I guess. Let's see, how thick do we want it? Let's see, it's mega thick. like the pigtails just because it's like the weirdest hairstyle available. The braided's kind of cool, but you get these weird little like hair parts. I don't know. Whoops. That's not the pigtails. I'm still kind of amazed that I never noticed that the hairstyle also changes the eye color. That's kind of crazy to me. Yeah, that's fun.
In the age of ancient...
It's still too loud. I wish I could figure out what the volume should be for that. Maybe they fixed the volume in the remaster or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is just a super chilled out playthrough. It's not even a playthrough. It's probably just like a play, you know? From what I've done research-wise, I can't really find many good mods that interest me for the Prepare to Die version, which is sort of annoying because as popular as this game was, you'd think that there'd be more mods. That's just how I feel about it. But anyway, whoa. Okay, duly noted. I might end up accidentally tabbing out because I'm messing with the chat and stuff. But your chat is visible, so feel free to send a message and say hi, or don't. I don't care. I don't need you. Look at this. See this bonfire? There is no point to ever using it. You can go the entire game and you will not miss it. Oh, I'm coming for you. Bring that ass over here. Whoop. He's like, oh. I do think that there's some kind of like karmic bliss that comes with being a shitty unnamed hollow. You know what I mean? Like, all he has to do is worry about shooting that bow and arrow. He never runs out of arrows. And just being a little bit of a resistance, you know? That's all he has to do in life. No responsibilities, no double shifts. He's just hanging out. You know, that's something I feel doesn't really get talked about much. There's no food, really, in this world. I mean, there's food, there's things that you eat, like the grass plants and the moss and stuff. But, realistically, like, the only time they ever, like, address the concept of undead cuisine is in, like, DS3. Ow. See, this guy even has it better. He gets to hang out with his, like, two or three hollow friends. And this guy's, like, their boss or something. I don't know. To be honest, this whole area is very weird. Because it's, well, quite literally, it's disconnected from the rest of Lordran. I don't even know if it's considered part of Lordran. It's just an undead asylum in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Speaking of bumfucking, we getting all up in there. I like his tail design being like a spinal cord. Like I really do like the demons. I wish that they did more with them as a concept. Not just the asylum demons, but like you notice all the demons are kind of like stony, but they're also bony. It's an interesting design that kind of doesn't get touched much after this game. Poor Dark Souls 2, like, They just didn't know what to do. They could have built off of everything, and then instead they were just like, what if we sort of pretend the first game didn't happen? You know? Quick, Miyazaki's coming. Look busy. There's giants, and they have holes in their faces. I don't know. It's kind of weird because Miyazaki doesn't. He seems to like lore and like, but he seems to like the idea of there being lore more than the lore itself, which on some level I do respect, but it doesn't lend itself to a concise story or world for that matter, like setting, if none of it kind of connects. Which, you know, they tried to retcon some connections there with, like, Nashandra and her weird Abyss sisters. Abyss sisters. But I don't know, I always thought that whole plot line was rather contrived. Yeah? I didn't hit it? Alright. So, let's see. There's some cool stuff about this area. Obviously, everybody knows like the non-aggressive hollows and stuff. There's goodies here and there. Let me go get one. Goody, goody, goody. This is not like a expose of Dark Souls. I'm just talking because there's nothing to talk about. You know, another thing actually. I feel like a lot of Dark Souls, maybe all of them, but definitely this one, you miss a lot because your camera angle is constantly here, like at this somewhat down angle, because there's no real functional purpose to looking up. But when you do, you kind of find a lot of interesting things. You know, you can see most of this level here just by looking up instead of at your feet. You know. Oh, also, let's see if is this a thing in this game? I can't remember actually. Yeah, yeah. Pretty sure it might. Yeah, no, it works. Your camera angle also affects the angle at which you attack. I don't know if people know that. I don't know if it even matters really unless you're fighting a really short enemy. But it's, you know, it's a thing. Oh, let's see if we can do it. So, the fun thing about like level 1 builds, which is not what we're doing, I'm just talking about it because they are fun. You don't have to worry about much. You really need to worry about souls because, well, those won't get you very far. Oh, we did it! We did it! Hell yeah. Bitch, I'm outie. Bitch, I'm fucking leaving. They're like, shit, we have one job. Go get 'em, boys. It's too late. But yeah, like, that's the fun thing about this game is that there is a lot of build variety and there's room to do weird shit. Which I feel like the exact opposite is true for all the other iterations. I mean, maybe there are some cool level 1 builds in Dark Souls 3. I don't know. Because I've never dared to try that out. It kind of seemed like a shitstorm for me. But it's true, you know, I mean, you can make most builds work in any of these games. I know that streamers do crazy runs like that, but, or I say streamers, I guess I mean speedrunners and stuff. To be honest, I don't think I've ever watched a Dark Souls 3 speedrun. Maybe like once or twice. Because there's like a way that you can cut to the Lothric Castle or something like that by beating Dancer of the Valley early. I couldn't do that shit. I tried. Maybe I did it once. I don't know, cause like I was big into Dark Souls 3 when it first came out. That was my shiz. And I played the original Dark Souls 2 on Xbox. Basically played it to death before the DLCs came out, and then I played like the first two DLCs, and the second one was a little too much for me, so I was like, yeah, I think we're done with Dark Souls 2. And then Scholar came out, and then I was like, man, they ruined it. I really do think Scholar ruined that whole game. And then it's like they ruined it just so we could get the lighting system back. And then it wasn't even really that relevant. Does anybody give a shit about the lighting system in Dark Souls 2? It was kind of like they botched it on release, and then people were like, okay, well, whatever. And then they're like, hey, look, we did some graphical fixes, and then it's like, okay, but Dark Souls 3's already out, and it looks way better. Why should I care? So anyway, if you watch the other streams, this is the normal route I go. Just because it skips all the bullshit and you can get to Andre quick. If you wanted to run with the axe, you could basically get a plus 2 or 3 weapon by the time you get there. It's pretty convenient. You just gotta get past those questionable drakes. Which, believe you me, you know, I was doing a lot of running on this game, so it's like I kind of got down the pathway to not die instantly from that. You gotta be slick in this game. That's one of the things I like about it. Dark Souls 2, you can't be slick. I mean, you can be kind of slick. There was a video I watched a long time ago of a dude that was like pretending to be Neo from the Matrix, and he was like fighting both the two pursuers in Drangleic Castle or whatever. It was pretty sick. But that game is surprisingly way more clunky than this game, and it's hard to do that stuff. Once you get the feel for it, sure, it's doable, but I don't know. This one looks nice when you're cold with it, you know? Like, when you avoid an enemy attack just by, like, sidestepping, the less you roll in this game, like, without dying, the harder you are. And only masters use the forbidden backstep. I was trying to talk to him like it's Elden Ring. Which we might get into that today after this. That game kind of gives me like high blood pressure, so I'm not exactly crazy to go back to it. Which sucks because I did spend $80 on it. We're going to go back because I do want to play the DLC. I still haven't seen anything really like that I can, you know, register as spoilers. Well, there's like one thing. I know that apparently Radon comes back or some shit, but yeah. To be honest, I'm not 100% concerned about Elden Ring's like lore and storyline. Some of it's cool, don't get me wrong, but like the golden lineage and all that stuff, it's kind of meh. I watched a lot of videos about that stuff, and it was kind of like the more I learned, the less I cared. But you know, maybe part of that is because they answered all the questions, or at least the answers to those questions are sort of discernible. Like the Gloam-eyed Queen is pretty cool, just because, you know, well, I don't know how the DLC went, so I can't really say, but with the current information I have now, the lack of information on her is interesting. Shit, let's get our fire going. That was a bad move, player. Ow. So here's the thing. I want to say if I pick this up, Lautrec is like instantly gonna kill the Firekeeper. Let's go find out. It may be that I have to talk to him or something. You know what'd be cool is if somebody modded the game to where it didn't do shit like that, where it's like, oh, if you sit at the bonfire, all the NPCs move around. Like, nah, bro. Add a mod where I can see the motherfucker moving from one place to another. Like, I want to see Lautrec leave his kennel and then walk all the way down here. That'd be a cool mod. Yep, not yet. It's also nice to know he won't do that. Oh, wait, you might have to get 3 Firekeeper souls. So I could technically go back to Blighttown and get that 3rd one. Maybe. But this is supposed to be a caster build in theory. We might put a few points somewhere else to wield a cool weapon or something. You know, I heard some people use the copper coins to tell what New Game Plus they're on at a certain point. It's actually a pretty good idea because you don't use them for anything, so as long as you kept them. As far as I know, you can't get another one from anywhere except maybe the Crow. Yeah, I'll join a covenant. I believe in this covenant just as much as you, Petrus. Ah, we don't have enough for force. Oh well. I can get a free talisman, so I'm not too messed up about it. What is it, 4,000? Yeah. Also, I gotta say, rip in peace this game's online. Is that the only options we got? Yeah, that really just means that there's no option to turn off online or turn it on or off. But I should be seeing ghosts if people were online, whether I'm human or not. I suppose we could try, but I don't know. Even the remaster on PS4 was dead like a year and a half ago or so. I did get some PvP in, but then at a certain point it was just kind of like there were dry days and then there were good days. Let's see. What do we want to do? Ugh. You fuckhead. Oh, I'm coming for you. That's a weak one hand. Ah! Keep trying to jump attack, but it was not working for me. There we go. I don't know. Caster is an interesting way to play the game because, as you may know, it's not the most convenient way to play. The only thing worse would probably be bow, being an archer. Archery sucks in this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Your best bet is getting a great bow, and even then it's slow as hell. It's slow as hell and very expensive. So unless you're just willing to, cheat and souls dupe and all that, there's just no point. I don't know why I clicked that. Oh yeah, I'm broke. I just bought that miracle. Wait, hold on. How much faith do I have? Not enough. I need 6 levels in faith to use that. Okay. Well, let's see here. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. How do we get there? I want to show exactly why Sorcerer is kind of bad. I think the best thing you could say for it is that your stats are kind of suited more for faith and intelligence. Maybe not even faith, I can't remember. Usually you can't, you don't want to try to do one or both of them. You want to do one or the other. But I did make an all faith and intelligence build. And that's what I'm going to try to do this time around. However, I don't know. I found myself rather disappointed in intelligence. Because, like, I know magic is strong in this. But it's also really boring. Like, I shoot the big spear at him. Oh, I didn't kill him? I shoot the big spear at him. And that's just it. Pyromancy's the most interesting one, and there's 0 stat requirement. I really wish that they had kept that as just a consistent thing in this game, or in the series. But naturally, they had to go and fuck it up. And then they go the opposite direction entirely. In Dark Souls 3, they make you have to have both. Because now pyromancy is hexing, and it's like, I think that's dumb. I was very disappointed when the pyromancer was, like, required, like, it was like I found a tome or something in Dark Souls 3, and then I look at it, it's like, oh, all the spells require, all the pyromancies require 15 intelligence and 30 faith. Okay. Yeah, no, that sucks. So, this guy right here is why Sorcerer sucks as a starting class. He sells the 2 starting spells, he sells a catalyst, and he can upgrade. Then the only thing you have to do next is get Griggs, which is not a difficult thing to do. And then you have access to the Dragon Crest Ring and all that other stuff. There's no point to doing anything else, you know? Just pick Pyromancer and then get the magic stuff. Man. See, I don't know if it's because I don't normally stand, like maybe because I'm just out of shape or whatever. But standing for 5 hours or so, like at work and constantly walking around, that shit wears me out, man. I just don't think I'm suited for all this hard labor stuff. I'm destined to be a prince. No, a king. No, an emperor. Emperor Pendragon. It has a ring to it, I must say. Oh, another route you can go, which I don't know why you would, is catacombs. To be honest, this is one of the most questionable areas, just in general. But we'll run it. There was a time where I was like, I'm going to try to do catacombs first, you know? And it was one of the most nightmarish run-throughs ever. Because if you don't have the Lord Vessel, you gotta walk out of this bitch. You know, through all these respawning skeletons and so on. Like, up to this point, it's not too bad. Oh, wow, you're strong. Oh, wow, you're strong. No! Anyway, you see what I mean here. But yeah, if you can kill that necromancer and then get this bonfire, that's probably your best bet for trying to do an early run through this game. You do not want to get those later bonfires. I mean, you might want to, just so you don't have to run back, but if you can do it without having to, like, without dying, definitely just stop here as far as bonfires go. Because that shit is rough, man. This place is a little bit of a maze. Half of the areas look the same. Ah, fuck you, dude. Fall off your own spine, bro. I wonder if because we sit down here, Firelink's gonna break. It very well could. But it might be that you get, it takes 3 Firekeeper souls, I don't know. It was something like 2 or 3 of them will automatically, like, set him free. Oh! So yeah, oh, not here. It's not here. The Necromancers are the biggest pain in the ass in this situation. For sure. Because, their fire actually does a lot of damage. But in theory, you can take these little shortcuts and get to Pinwheel and it just be done. You might want to go that way, or think you do anyway. No, you just want to jump, man. Ah, jeez. Oh, no. So anyway, that's about how the catacombs goes. The whole way down and the whole way back up. We'll give it another go. I really want to get this pilgrim set. Or cleric set, I don't really know what it's called. Jesus, dude. Ah, no. How did he track me all the way there? Whatever, he fell off. But yeah, really, if you go this way, the goal is not to survive. It's to get what you want and then leave. Because, like, who gives a shit about Pinwheel and the kindling, right to kindling? It doesn't matter. That matters. Swag always matters. I do like how they sort of prep you for the bone wheels by having the skeletons do a spinny flip thing. I think that's cool. Because it's like they give you like the easy version, then they give you the tough one. Big pinwheel energy. Ah, it's an illusion. Oh, Pinwheel. You tricky bastard. What the fuck? Well. Where the hell did he go? Oh. Nice, dude. Ow. Am I gonna lose my souls, my gamer card for losing to Pinwheel? I'm not trying to, I swear. Shit. Ah. Oh, well, that's the end of that. Maybe I'll get him, who knows? Oh, wow, that's a lot of fire. Damn, there's 5 of them? I guess I never got that deep into this boss fight. Anyway, that's pretty much all there is down there. You can't really go too deep into Tomb of the Giants without the Lord Vessel, so... Oh, that looks terrible. I went all this way for that. She too damn thick. Her clothes don't fit right. Hi, can I leave, please? Thank you. So anyway, like, this is one of those examples of an unfortunate situation because, like I said, you gotta walk your way out of here. So if you take one of those bonfires, you gotta find the weird hidden pathways back up to the upper levels of the catacombs, and then you gotta run through all that shit. It's a bad time, man. Just trust me. Don't care about the Zwei. I'm interested in the winged spear, though. Is it broken? Okay, so it must be 3 Firekeeper souls. Well, we got a little bit to show for it. Let's see. Ah, screw it. Let's just go the normal way now. Since I do this so infrequently. Oh wow, that one shot. I'm not used to that with this axe. Nice. I miss when plunging attacks had a decent hitbox. Like, this game, plunging attacks are good. In Elden Ring, they suck. They're terrible. They were like, no, we have to have it be hyper accurate to the model. My hitbox porn. No, trash. I fall down, that makes a shockwave. Just like the bosses. You know? I don't know. Damn it. This is me trying to do the fucking jump attack. Still using that weird Logitech controller, mind you, but it does feel bad when you miss it. Anyway, yeah, you go up here, and then there's bad guys. Hell yeah, I love it when it hits two at once. You're bad at your job, bro. Please don't be a damn weapon. Okay, I can work with the hollow waist claw. I got one boot in a dream. Ah. So, just for quality of life, when you go up here, see if I can make this jump. Damn it. You can get up there, though. That is possible. I've done it before. I missed it. Here, let's just do that for 30 minutes. I bet I can make it. I might have to go a little to the right, but that might kill me. Oh, we almost did it. I know you can get up there. I've been up there before. I know it. I've seen. Well, now I'm fucking up. Wait, did I grab that? Okay, yeah. Damn it. I keep jumping too late. But that's kind of the real, that's the meta of this game, is you got to know exactly where that jump ends and begins, and you can get to some crazy places. Alright, that was way too early. Nah, you don't understand. I used to literally sit on the couch and do this for an hour. Drinking when I died. Smoking the whole time. Shit. This was my life at one point, and now I have nothing to show for it because I can't fucking make it. Oh, don't be that way. We're doing this. I told you this was not a serious playthrough. So yes, we will sit here for an hour and try to make this jump. Until I give up. Which maybe never? Question mark? God damn it. Come on. I quite literally need a new pair of shoes. Oh, don't be that way. You see it clipping like it wants to touch it, but it's just not quite there yet. Ah, come on. Alright, I'm going to try to make it one more time. One more good time, let's say. Oh, that was pretty good. Alright, we'll move on. But I'm coming back for you later. So anyway, when you head up here, you want to hold block just so that doesn't stagger you for real. And then just move on with your life. Ah, late roll. Oh, y'all trying to jump, eh? Bitch. Alright, home base. Many players probably recognize this as a home base of sorts because you get stuck here for so long, like when you're first learning the game. But it is one of the cozier bonfires. No joke. I know I said this is going to be a caster. We're not casting a lot. Oh, that hit me. What'd you drop, bro? Short sword? Yeah. A stinky helm. I like this hat. It's like I'm a wise man. A wise man with a booty. Anyway. Oh. Ooh, Titanite shard. That's a good drop. So I didn't grab my shield in the tutorial area, and that's usually because if I decide to use one, I'll just pick this up. Oh, another cool mechanic about this game. You can close the doors. Isn't that neat? I love this hollow over here because he kicks the door like, what's up? One hit. Ooh, a Titanite. Whoop. Also, my senses are tingling. Aha! I like to imagine, like, just an arm punches through the wall and grabs the hollow. See, they have food in this universe. I was talking about this earlier. They have food, they have tea kettles and soup kettles and baskets. They got plates. Look at these plates. I mean, I don't think we're supposed to look at them for real, but like, look at that design on there. That weird, symmetrical design. And now it's ruined. Oh, another cool thing about this game that isn't really a thing in the others, these items, or these like pieces will lock into place after they're destroyed. Like they ragdoll for a bit, but then after a while they kind of settle down. So you can't knock them around anymore. See? I think that's cool. I think that's a good idea. Oh no. Oh no! Alright, kind of botched that. Defensive position. Oh, another one. Ow. Be gone. Fiend. Let's drop that duplicate. While we're at it, let's go ahead and drop that broken straight sword thing. Yeah, we don't need that. Maybe a Dex caster, but Dex is so underwhelming to me. Because, I don't know, if you've played through this game with like a greatsword... Wait. Oh, cool. Like, Dex is basically a greatsword, but slower, unless there's bleed. That's just kind of how I feel. I can't think of any instance where a non-bleed Dex weapon was better than just having, like, you know, like a quality build, strength, and Dex. Because it's like, why? So I can poke them 6,000 times and dodge over and over? That's kind of lame. I think that's kind of lame. Oh, wait, I already killed this guy. Force I have it. See if we can kill one of these. Nope. He's outside my range now. Unlock. Wait. I don't think I've ever been in this corner. Look at that down there. Now, Lordran is weird, specifically this area, just because there's so many, like, steep drop-offs. I'm talking steep. Like, look at that. They built a town on the peak of a mountain. Or more like a valley, but, like... This is, like, the worst place to build a town. Why didn't you go all the way up there? Oh, because the gods are up there. Well, why go 20 feet to the side, though? Imagine being the guy who's like, yeah, so I gotta place 10 billion bricks and build a house on that right there. Which that's not a level. That's just geometry. Yeah, because Hellkite, then the Sunlight Altar is like right there. I think. Maybe that's like the building before, and then the Sunlight Altar's right there. Either way, that tower is nothing. That building right there is nothing. I wish you could go there, but you can't. Somebody mod it. Mod it, damn you. Ow. Anyway, that's the real challenge of a caster run, is you gotta really know your timings and your spacings. Also, you gotta know resistances. Like that Black Knight down there, this fireball ain't gonna do shit. He is basically immune to fire. Holy shit, I actually did that. It hurt like hell, but I did it. Usually I just kind of tank it and it'll knock me like right next to the hollow. But yeah, if you do that quick back step, back turn shit, it'll like nullify the knockback. Oh. I don't usually get him. I don't miss him, I just don't care, you know? How about we make this interesting? Let's, yeah. How's that look? It's kind of weird. They could have gave me another boot, man. This is goofy. What's up, bro? So if you watch a lot of Dark Souls YouTuber like deep dives and stuff, you'll know that this guy's hitboxes are actually kind of delayed, which can be incredibly dangerous if you think that you're dodging his attack and then it just kind of puts you right in it. See what I mean? Didn't mean to do that, but okay. We hashtag take those. Oh, that one was good though. Can't hate the player. Okay. So yeah, because of those knockdowns, Taurus Demon can be very dangerous. Because if he has like weird hitboxes... Oh no! Anyway, if he has weird hitboxes and then one of them knocks you on the ground, then you expect to roll away and try to retreat to safety. It kind of throws your game off, you know what I mean? And so a lot of players can end up getting trapped by that. So it's like, because he's perfectly timed to kind of catch you right before you can roll again or something. You know what I'm saying? But that little bit of an offset with his hitbox, it can end up looping you into a just knockdown, 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 you know. You got to be really careful. He's no slouch, man. Not at low level. And I've said this before, I do think a lot of Souls games are definitely, like, they're basically end-game difficulty when you just start out. Like, they want to beat the piss out of you early to, you know, teach you the mechanics and all that, but if you compare, like, mid-game, once you've kind of figured your stuff out, you've fallen for a few of the tricks and you kind of see how the game works, you don't die nearly as much as you would like at the very beginning and at the very end. We did a club last time, so I'm not gonna do that again. I could use a dagger. Why not?
What's the matter?
What's the S stock need? 14? Whoops. 12. Only 12, really? 3 levels and I can use one of the fastest long-range dex weapons in the game. It's pretty good. Ah, you slick fuck. I couldn't think of which way he was gonna go. Oh, he's hungry for it. Damn it, I missed my parry. Oh well. Oh shit, that's why. I forgot that it didn't change when I was on the fucking ladder. God damn it. Backstab? It's kind of awkward when they're right side by side. Yeah, no, we're not playing that game, bro. I got a boss to kill. I think I'm gonna kill him and then we might switch games. I'll take a short break and I might go back to Turok. I was editing the videos for Turok earlier before starting the stream, and I like what it's doing. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do it. We'll soften them up with these fire bombs. Holy hell, that does a lot. I did not expect the dagger to do that much. You know, even with lightning. Neutered. Yeah, no, the damage on the lightning, that was insane. This is a +0 dagger. Oh, I didn't get the key. Gosh darn it. Yeah, let's talk to Solaire and get that shortcut. Actually, let's just get past Hellkite and then we'll call it. I might just leave the stream going, and because I actually cooked up a new it's break time JPEG PNG situation. I forget what they call them. A slide. I don't know. The point is that it covers the screen. It looks real professional and nice. At least that's my opinion of it. So we're gonna test that out, and I'll leave the stream running, and then I can like set the game up in the background or something. You know what I mean? You know, some real TV professional shit. Might be fun. Oh boy, let's see if I can do it. It's always a bit of a gamble. Ah! Oh, lame. Whatever. we made it though. So, not really big news or anything, or a fun fact. It's not a little known fact, I should say. You can cheese this whole situation. You just gotta be patient. Bitch look like Wednesday Addams, what the fuck? Come on, buddy. See me eye to eye. Psych. Isn't he supposed to fly away? Yeah. Light crossbow. Oh no! I didn't expect him to come back. Usually he leaves. Bro's like, psych, you thought. Well, whatever. We got the shortcut. We got the other gate open. So that's a good place to call it. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Let's see how we do this. Where's my taunt button? Stop it. There we go. Goodbye. I shall be back. I'm gonna go take a quick break, and then I guess we can do Turok. Whoops. Pause. Alrighty. We are done with the soul game. Check it out. Here's my break time thing. Ta-da! It's break time. It doesn't cover the whole screen though. I need to fix that. Oh, not the right move. Where is it? There we go. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, I shall be back in a moment. We can close Dark Souls while we're at it. And yeah, I'm gonna get it set up to do Turok or Ratchet and Clank. I don't really feel like unpacking any of the other emulator games I got right now. And I feel like we were getting some good momentum on Turok. I just gotta beat that stupid flying level. So yeah, stay tuned for more. I'm Pendragon, and this is Pendragon TV. Okay. Boy. Weird, we're gonna turn that to 1. Hell with it. Weird Windows stuff. Anyway. So yeah, figure, I can beat my brains against this wall. What the fuck, bro? What are you doing? It's like the window doesn't want to work. Dude. What the fuck? Let me go to OBS. Okay, Jesus. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Because Elden Ring wants to be stupid. We're gonna start that over. Please excuse the black screen. I have to fix the fucking game. I don't know why it was doing all that. It was like every time I tried to tab out of Elden Ring, it kept popping back up. Like it didn't want to, it refused to close for real. Okay. Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Hello. Do I really have to do a whole new game capture for this? I don't know what the deal is, but I feel like OBS has gotten worse with the update. Maybe I need to try to update it again. But it seems like it just doesn't know how to capture games anymore. I've had to redo the whole thing 100 times. Okay, yeah, there we go. Thanks. Again, excuse all this nonsense. I gotta readjust a window and... so dumb. It might have been smarter to just reset everything. Alright, I think we're good now. God willing, I think we're good now. Alrighty, let's get my controller on and give it a go. So the reason I decided on Elden Ring is we might be playing some co-op with old Rebly of YouTube fame. We can get rid of Imogen. So yeah, I might have to edit the sounds too, because I did turn the volume really low. I don't know why FromSoft is obsessed with having really, really loud intros. See, now it's quiet. See if we can fix that artificially. That's good enough. Okay, so we're in it. Are we in it? Why am I getting frame drops? This might be a problem. What are my settings at? It shouldn't be overwhelming for the computer. It's a brand new fucking computer. Okay, rude. Why are we lagging? Maybe it's because the game just loaded. No, okay, I might have to fix something. I'm getting frame skips or frame drops like every 20 seconds. This should not be a problem. Look at that. Can you see that on my screen or on your screen? We're gonna have to fix that if it doesn't start acting right. This is just me button mashing to try to... Yeah. Look at that skip. Why would it be doing that?